Mic check. There we go. We apologize for the technical difficulties here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Going back to the main cam here. Haven't been much action yet so far. It's been so far Nicholas Maynard and Showtime Chase Johnson trying to run each other down. James Fountain in the third place spot, along with John Michael Bryant, up 2 spots throughout the field. But here comes Corey Riptide Tesner battling door-to-door with Terry Hughes. We apologize for the technical difficulties here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. We were quiet the whole time. We'll do a little quick rundown here as they start logging off some laps here. Nicholas Maynard from Welford, South Carolina, wins the pole here at the Rockingham Speedway, and he's been business so far here. Showtime Chase Johnson trying to run him down here as 12 laps are complete for the RaceForFaith200. James Fountain on the top side of the racetrack, scraping the wall. John Michael Bryant driving that number 23 J-Money Sense Machine crosses the line here, coming to 13 laps complete. Corey Riptide Tesner, winner of the Auto Club Speedway, driving that number 8 Mamba. LA Lakers tracks this Chevy Silverado through the corner there off turn 2, being chased down by Jonathan Smith here. 13 laps complete. Terry Hughes Jr. from Troy, Alabama, the 25-year-old U.S. Navy veteran, out here trying to score a victory for his girlfriend's dear friend, Faith. Pete, the breast cancer awareness on the car. Looks like the caution flag is going to fly here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Back that ass up here as we seen Travis Wall go around. That's Blake Hochschild this time around. We'll back that ass up for an instant replay on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. We'll see exactly what happened to the number 29 of Blake Hochschild here. We'll back that ass up as we always do. Let's take a look and see exactly what happened. Just see him get around, just nowhere to go. Him and Colton Waters getting collected there, holding him hard on the inside. Blake Hochschild not able to keep it locked down and off the wall. Can he get it refired here? Keep himself from going a lap down here as Nicholas Maynard and the leaders are coming off turns 1 and 2. Travis Wall out of the racetrack. Blake Hochschild just waiting for a clean opening here. Flip it back here. Nicholas Maynard, the race leader here, running down Peter the pace car into turns 3 here. Showtime Chase Johnson will round out the 3rd place spot. James Fountain will get the 3rd place spot with John Michael Bryant rounding out the 4th place spot. Corey Riptide Tesner will get the 5th place spot here. Up 8 spots and 14 quick laps here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Blake Hochschild brings out the 2nd caution of the night here. This number 29 Pink House machine doesn't look like it has too much damage on it. He brings it around on the front stretch in front of these fans here. Nicholas Maynard, the race leader here at the Rockingham Speedway. Will we have any takers on pit road here with 15 laps complete? These guys should be able to run about 60 to 70 laps. That's what the admin was talking before the race started, before we should see any type of green flag pit stops for gas here. But we'll have to see if we have any takers this time around. Nicholas Maynard, Showtime, Chase Johnson. We do. That'll be James Fountain. We've seen him scraping the wall. James Fountain from Greenville, South Carolina, bringing it down pit road along with the number 81 of Terry Hughes Jr. Colton Waters will bring it down pit road along with Blake Hochschild. These two just collided, bringing out the previous caution that we're under currently. Long pit road here at the Rockingham Speedway. I want to thank the state of North Carolina for repaving, redoing the racetrack, opening it up here for the Speedway tonight for the Madness Racing League's Total Nonstop Truck Series action on the Friday night. So we could get in the Race for Faith 200. James Fountain just going to attach up that race car along with Terry Hughes Jr. Colton Waters. Going to take 4 tires here. Blake Hochschild back out there. But Nicholas Maynard, the race leader here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, will take a quick commercial, and we'll be right back. Bang, back here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. We appreciate you joining in and going through the technical difficulties here while we try to get them sorted out. I believe we are all set here. Hopefully we're all set for the rest of the way through the field here. Corey Tesner, so far the hard charger up 9 spots. Started tail end shotgun of the field. Up to the 4th place spot here. Nicholas Maynard's led them all so far. 17 laps are complete in the book here in the Madness Racing League Total Nonstop Action Truck Series. Race for Faith 200. Chase Johnson around out the 2nd place on the outside. John Michael Bryant will get the 3rd place spot on the inside. Corey Tesner will get the 4th place spot on the outside with Jonathan Smith in the 5th place spot on the inside, and Tony Cook rounding out that 3rd row. Nicholas Maynard will lead him back to the restart zone. He'll fire off for back green at the Rockingham Speedway. Nicholas Maynard looks to close the gap up into turns 1 and 2 here. The Kubota machine of Chase Johnson down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Nicholas Maynard soaring the way out of turn 2. These guys are going to have to give each other an inch here. No room to spare off turn 2. The Rockingham Speedway will come out and fight. She is a beast, known to eat race cars. She loves every quarter panel you'll give her. It's Tony Cook running down the number 44. Jonathan Smith here. Jonathan Smith, Tony Cook battle here for the 6th place spot. Tony Cook, owner of the Home Run Cafe in Greer, South Carolina. Make sure you're checking out 810 North Main Street, Greer. Tell them Madness Racing League sent you. Get all your hot dog, hamburger, and needs. Tony Cook trying to make something shake here at the Rockingham Speedway. Got a battle here for the 7th place spot between the number 4 Budweiser machine of Kevin Tankos and Chris Knighty down on the bottom side of the racetrack. That's red hot. Chris Knighty here, bad fast. Chris Knighty down the back straightaway, down into turns 3 and 4. He'll make the pass over the number 4 of Kevin Tanko. Terry Hughes Jr. looking to make the save. A little loose through the corner, but here comes James Fountain battling back down on the bottom side. There's nowhere to go for Kevin Tanko. Currently at the point, stuck on the top side of the racetrack. James Fountain and his number 24 Valvoline M&M's machine will bring it down the bottom side of the racetrack. They'll be door to door off turn 2. James Fountain takes him up the outside of the racetrack. Him and Kevin Tanko's make contact. John Michael Bryant, quickest lap that time around. 24.63. Quickest one behind him, a 24.76. John Michael Bryant putting down some heaters here at the Rockingham Speedway. Sluice off the corner. Can the Boogeyman make something shake here tonight on the Rockingham Speedway? Score his first victory since the Xfinity Series States Daytona opener. We see him Monday night. Had a chance to win it out front in the Homestead Speedway, but that guy right there, Nicholas Maynard, drive number 02 Maynard Motors Penske machine. Down the back stretch here. Led them all so far. The pole sitter here tonight at the Rock. We'll take it down the bottom side of the racetrack right here. That machine, that Penske 02 Ford F-150 looks dialed in here early. Nicholas Maynard, the pole sitter, currently leads them still here. John Michael Bryant continue to turn down some meters here. He's ran down the number 8 Auto Club winner from 2 weeks ago here on the Racing Channel. That's Corey Riptide Tesner. He gets loose down the back straightaway, trying to keep the number 5 Kubota machine of Showtime Chase Johnson intact here. They'll battle it out here, the Rockingham Speedways. We'll take it to the stand to get a nice, clean view of what the audience can see if you bought a ticket here tonight for the Rockingham, for the Madness Racing League Race for Faith 200. Terry Hughes Jr. Want to mention, give him a special shout out. Has a friend of his girlfriend, was just diagnosed with breast cancer. She's been battling it out, or brain cancer, one of the two. Either way, both unfortunate. Terry Hughes Jr. racing for calls here. Every one of these guys racing for the night. It's his friend, Faith, as you noticed, Race for Faith 200 here tonight in the Madness Racing League. Everybody's got faith on their mind. You need a little faith to get through life. We race and knock off some miles here at the Rockingham Speedway for Terry Hughes Jr. and all his guys on his side of the wall. Terry Hughes Jr. currently riding around the 9th place spot right now. What about old Kevin Tankos? Nicholas Maynard, the race leader here, down in the turns 1 and 2. You see the gap he's got over Showtime Chase Johnson. Nicholas Maynard on the top side of the racetrack, trying to dominate through Chase Johnson, trying to grip it up to the bottom side. Corey Riptide Tesner up 10 spots here in the Madness Racing League Total Non-Stop Action Truck Series Race for Faith 200. Again, started shotgun tail end of the field tonight. Then drove himself up to the 3rd place spot, looking to make a move on Showtime Chase Johnson. And he'll do just that. He'll look to the inside of the number 5 machine of Showtime Chase Johnson. Won't get it. Through turns 1 and 2. Can he power back off 2? No, he won't. Meanwhile, the boogeyman, John Michael Bryant, known to call the Little Mayhem here on the Booty Scooter Racing Channel. He'll throw it down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Corey Tesner. And these guys were right on board with the boogeyman. Definitely got their hands full of the old pavement here. The Rockingham Speedway will do it to you every time. She loves to eat quarter panels. She loves race cars. Got to keep it out of the wall here. It's Colton Waters, Chris Knighty. Get a little close to each other. Chris Knighty will scrape the wall there. Remember, that's Bad Fast Chris Knighty. Been red hot here recently on the Booty Scooter Racing Channel, trying to make something shake. James Fountain from Greenville, South Carolina, just turned the fastest lap that time around. A 25:10 for James Fountain, the quickest lap next to him, a 25:23. James Fountain hitting the wall earlier. We've seen him go down there and get that race car patched on. Maybe got an adjustment. That Valvoline M&M 24 machine coming to life here. 31 laps complete. Here on the Rockingham Speedway on the Booty Scoot Racing Channel, Nicholas Maynard continues to lead them here. Putting on a show for the Booty Scoot Racing Channel fans. Corey Tesner loose again off turn 2. John Michael Bryant trying to stay patient. Strike if he can, but meanwhile, Jonathan Smith will look to the top side of the racetrack, trying to save something. Corey Tesner slowly pulling away from John Michael Bryant here in the turns 1 and 2. John Michael Bryant will overdrive the corner, get loose, shoot it up the racetrack in front of the number 44 of Jonathan Smith. Make sure you get out, Jonathan Smith, excuse me. Driver the number 44 from Goldsboro, North Carolina, owner of the NapDaddyRacing.com website. Make sure you get at it with all your iRacing paint schemes, libraries, custom numbers, and wants and needs, you name it. John Smith will battle door to door here, nose to tail with John Michael Bryant. If he'll ever get it to the door, he'll get it this time around through 1 and 2. He'll put the gas down. He'll put John Michael in a spot that he doesn't want to be with. The battle speeding up all around the racetrack here at the Rockingham Speedway. Live on the Booty Scoot Racing Channel. Terry Hughes Jr., Colton Waters battle it out here for the 9th and 10th place spot. Kevin Tankos looking to make something shake on the bottom side. Chris Knighty loose off the corner there, trying to get it under control here, knock it off. But meanwhile, the kid slowly picking them off here in the Madness Racing League Truck Series Race for Faith 200. Live from the Rockingham Speedway. You name it, in Rockingham, North Carolina. The kid leads them right here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Appreciate you going through our technical difficulties at the beginning of the race here. It seems to be clicking off some laps here, clicking off the audio well. If you look at John Michael Bryant, the boogeyman down the bottom side of the racetrack, battling with Colton Waters. But meanwhile, Jonathan Smith has just made the pass over Showtime Chase Johnson for the second place spot. The race leader, Nicholas Maynard, able to extend his lead during that time, but he got to run as Jonathan Smith's up 4 spots right now. Over the last 10 lap span, just ran the quickest lap on the racetrack, a 25 flat. What a lap. The rest of the guys, one closest to him was the number 24 of James Fountain, who ran a 24.33. 3/10 off for what Jonathan Smith ran, but Nicholas Maynard, the race leader, that time around, a 25.45. 25.66 that time around for the race leader of Nicholas Maynard, a 25.83 for Jonathan Smith. So Nicholas Maynard a little quicker that time around, but can Jonathan Smith run down the race leader, Nicholas Maynard, who's led them all here so far? As we approach the halfway point on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, again, that battle heating up back there for the 10th place spot between Kevin Tankos and Terry Hughes Jr. The number 4 Budweiser machine of Terry Hughes Jr. Kevin Tankos gets around the number 81 of Terry Hughes Jr. here at the Rockingham Speedway. This surface absolutely wore out and slapped to death here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. As you see it right there, guys smoking throughout the corner. Blake Hochschild brought out the second caution of the night. Meanwhile, Travis Wall off the racetrack at the current moment. Want to make sure we give him a proper shout out. As you see the race leader, Nicholas Maynard, come off the turns 4 there. Travis Wall behind the garage, electrical issues inside of that race car. Meanwhile, the kid, Nicholas Maynard, gap closing up between the number 44 and the 02 Penske machine of Nicholas Maynard here. 42 laps complete the Madness Racing League Total Non-Stop Action Truck Series Friday night. Race for Faith 200. Nicholas Maynard will race for a championship in the Cup Series. Locked himself in Monday night at the Homestead Miami Speedway. He'll race at Michigan International Raceway in a few weeks in the Cup Series for a championship. Race tomorrow night right here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Make sure you check it out. At Martinsville, underneath the lights for the Xfinity Series playoff race number 2. Who will join Alfonso Claudio and race for a championship at Michigan in the Xfinity Series? Nicholas Maynard will be one of those guys. Meanwhile, Tony Cook down on the bottom side of the racetrack here, trying to piece something together. Up to the P5 spot here, up 5 spots from where he started. The Home Run Cafe, number 33 Chevy Silverado, looks bad fast here in the late run. Corey Tesner complaining of some handling issues. He's fell back down 2 more spots. Not able to get around the number 5 Kubota Chevy Silverado of Chase Johnson. He's put on a clinic in the I-85 Late Model Stock Series that you can catch right here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Next Thursday night, they'll take on their first playoff race. Showtime Chase Johnson, the regular Cup Series standings points leader and champion, when able to shake out the Homestead Speedway. He'll clip the wall right there. Kevin Tankos, John Michael Bryant, Holden Waters. God, you see him slide down the bottom side of the racetrack there. He'll pull the move around. Corey Tesner losing another spot here, battling some handling issues. Tony Cook trying to run him down. Meanwhile, the battle for the race lead has heated up here between Nicholas the Kid Maynard and Jonathan Smith, the owner of the NapDaddyRacing.com. Make sure you get at him as Jonathan Smith has closed that gap up to Nicholas Maynard here. You see it down to 1.2 seconds over Showtime. Chase Johnson and Colton Waters is on the battle and on the move here. Nicholas Maynard will take it to the top side of the racetrack, battling door to door here with Jonathan Smith and Corey Tesner. Hoping and praying for a caution. Meanwhile, Colton Waters all over the back bumper of Showtime Chase Johnson for that third place spot, 3 laps away from the halfway point. Nicholas Maynard, the race leader still, he's led them all. Every lap led is 1 point added to your total score. Points paying out to the top 5, 50, 40, 30, 20, and 10. The Maynard Motors Penske 02 machine will take it through down the back stretch. Turns 3 and 4 down the bottom side of the racetrack. Jonathan Smith will follow nose to tail in line with him. Meanwhile, here comes Colton Waters from Troy, Alabama. From Mobile, Alabama, attends the Troy University. A repercussion on my end. He'll send it into turns 1 and 2, slide out on the top side of the racetrack. Closing up the distance. Meanwhile, Jonathan Smith will get door to door with Nicholas Maynard. They're 3 wide for the race lead. It'll be Waters in the middle, Maynard out front. Jonathan Smith moving back to the third place spot, but he'll fight back hard off turn 4. Colton Waters, the Troy University student, trying to run down the race leader, Nicholas Maynard here at the Rocky Camp Speedway. Can they make something shake? He won't be able to do it. Nicholas Maynard will close the door down the back straightaway. 50 miles remain here tonight in the Madness Racing League Total Non-Stop Action Truck Series RaceForFaith200. 50 miles in the book, 50 miles left to go. Every lap led so far belongs to that kid right there, as he'll get door to door with Colton Waters. Colton Waters will get loose, take it down the bottom side of the racetrack. The caution will fly. Oh man. Let's back that ass up as we always do here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Get a better look at what just happened. A battle for the race lead. They finally get up there to him. And Colton Waters and Nicholas Maynard make contact going into turns 1 and 2. They do a better angle here to see exactly what happened. Colton Waters slides up the racetrack into Nicholas Maynard, locks it down. To back it up one more time, play it in slow motion, get a better angle. Kind of see what we see. This is the perfect angle right here. We see Colton Waters slide down into the corner. You see the pipes of Nicholas Maynard go out, meaning he's off the gas. Colton Waters just sends it into the corner. Jonathan Smith, great awareness, able to get around Colton Waters. And the number 17 snap-on machine from Mobile, Alabama was just bragging on him, up 8 sparks from the previous restart. Battling Nicholas Maynard for the race lead here, but the caution flag will fly at the halfway point for the RaceForFaith200. Nicholas Maynard's led them all here, dominating at the Rocky Camp Speedway. Jonathan Smith closes the gap up, but not able to put the pass down over Nicholas Maynard. Colton Waters will retrieve his third place spot, as he was in the third place spot when the caution flew at that time. The Kubota number 5 Chevy Silverado of Showtime Chase Johnson will get the 4th place spot, and Tony Cook will round out the 5th place spot. Meanwhile, Nicholas Maynard will catch Peter the Pace car here, and we should be here for some pit stops. We'll keep it right here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. We'll throw it back to the main cam as these guys get ready to get down and dirty on the Booty Scoot Racing channel for the first time tonight on pit road. Jonathan Smith will lead behind Nicholas Maynard, with Colton Waters coming in 3rd on pit road with Chase Johnson. Tony Cook in the 4th spot on pit road with Corey Tesner in the 5th place spot. Started shotgun, who had the first pit box here when we get around this long, agonizing, sweeping corner up here. John Michael Bryant falling off that time around. James Fountain collects the wall, comes in on the first caution that we had tonight. He patches up that race car. Corey Tesner pulls into his box along with Jonathan Smith, Showtime Chase Johnson, and Nicholas Maynard, and he'll pull into his box. We'll watch his guys jump over the wall. They'll jack up the right side of the race car. It'll be right side tires for the Maynard Motors Penske 02 machine. They'll jack up the left side. 4 good new Goodyear tires for the Maynard Motors 02 Penske machine. He's off. Colton Waters will get the 2nd place spot. Corey Tesner will get the 3rd place spot along with Jonathan Smith, Tony Cook, James Fountain, and Kevin Tanko. Showtime Chase Johnson will round out the 8th place spot. Terry Hughes Jr. still on pit road. John Michael Bryant as well, trying to get an adjustment, fix up that race car. Blake Hochschild will round out the pit road here. Peter the Pace car back out here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel at the Rockingham Speedway. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back on the other end of this here with the back half. About 45 laps remaining when we go back. Green flag racing right here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Sticking around here late tonight. Up here at 4 o'clock Eastern time, Nicholas Maynard leads them here at the Rockingham Speedway for the Race for Fate 200. Led every lap so far, putting on a show. The kid picking up right where he left off Monday night at the Homestead Miami Speedway, where he locked himself in to the championship race in the Madness Racing League Cup Series. He'll take it to the restart zone here. Fire off. We're back green at the Rockingham Speedway. Nicholas Maynard continues to pull out front here of the race lead. Corey Tesman down the bottom side of the racetrack. They'll be door-to-door. James Pound on the top side. Door-to-door. Chase Johnson. Whoa! Jonathan Smith gets loose. He goes around. The caution flag will fly. Jonathan Smith goes around, brings out the caution flag. We'll back that ass up as we always do here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Get a better angle, get a better look at what the hell just happened. It's Jonathan Smith from Goldsboro, North Carolina, owner of the Nap Daddy Racing Machine. Just gets loose, gets tagged by Showtime Chase Johnson. Locks it down and will give the infield grass a haircut here. Showtime Chase Johnson doesn't seem to be damaged on his race car. He'll turn that machine around. And as quick as we can go green, we're back under the caution flag here. Meanwhile, the kid, Nicholas Maynard, no one was able to get back to him here. Peter the Pace car back out on the racetrack here, pulling off a pit road. Nicholas Maynard will bring him around. Shouldn't see any takers on pit road. I have to take a look here and see what happens. You never know what you might see here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Colton Waters in that number 17 machine brings out the caution. Go back green and he comes right back out. Kevin Tanko's winner of the Daytona race here on the TNA Truck Series. Just riding around trying to score some points here in the Total Non-Stop Action Truck Series. Nicholas Maynard catches the back end of the pace car here with Corey Tesner, Tony Cook, and Colton Waters. We are under the caution flag again for the 3rd time tonight here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Showtime Chase Johnson will bring him down pit road. Him, John Michael Bryant, and Jonathan Smith, who just went around, gave the grass a haircut. And Showtime Chase Johnson catches the back end of him as he goes around. John Michael Bryant, the boogeyman, screaming on the radio, wanting an adjustment. He's got ass end damage on that race car. So does Jonathan Smith from Goldsboro, North Carolina. So a couple Carolina kids will bring him down pit road. Showtime Chase Johnson and his number 5 Chevy Kubota, Chevy Silverado, will pull into the second pit stall box on pit road. What will he get done? It's a little bit of gas and go. Damage fixed for Showtime Chase Johnson. Make sure he's got everything up to par. They're making a little contact with Jonathan Smith. John Michael Bryant still on pit road as well. Meanwhile, Nicholas Maynard, the pole sitter of the night event, continues to lead them here. The Rockingham Speedway led every single lap so far, banking the points. It's what he wants. It's what you love to see here. It's been an awesome night of racing so far tonight. Corey Tesner, winner 2 weeks ago in the Auto Club Speedway. He's already locked into the Total Non-Stop Action Truck Series playoffs. Looking for win number 2. Can he go back-to-back here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel in the Total Non-Stop Action Truck Series? He'll round out the 2nd place spot. Tony Cook will get the 3rd place spot here. Bad fast here recently on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Just not able to bring it together, piece it close it out. Colton Waters, bad fast the last couple runs. He brought out the caution. Sitting in there, the race leader, Nicholas Maynard, the only guy to really have a shot at Nicholas all night long. And he throws it away there. James Fountain will get the 5th place spot here. That's the 5th final points paying spot. Points being paid out to the top 5, 50, 40, 30, 20, and 10. That number 24, Valvoline M&M's machine. Looked bad fast. Got a little loose earlier, hitting the wall. Just ask for an adjustment, see if that'll help out. The number 24, James Fountain. Jonathan Smith will round out the tail end of the field with Showtime Chase Johnson, John Michael Bryant. Catching the back end of the field here, Nicholas Maynard, Corey Tesner will lead them here on the front row. And to the restart zone, Peter the pace car should pull on to pit road and hang that fat left. We should be back racing here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel with 40 laps remaining, 40 miles for the Race for Faith 200. Will Nicholas Maynard pull away, continue to lead them all here? We're back green in the Rockingham Speedway. Nice jump for the kid of Nicholas Maynard there. So take it to the middle side of the racetrack along with Corey Tesner behind him. They'll fan out right behind him. Chase Johnson, James Fountain looking to make something shake early. 3 wide of the Rockingham Speedway. James Fountain, Chase Johnson, doorbang. James Fountain take it to the top side of the racetrack. Chase Johnson down on the bottom side of the racetrack, trying to make something shake. You'll have to do better at the final spot. Kevin Tankos really let him in line. He won't. Meanwhile, Colton Waters still trying to rip the top line here at the Rockingham Speedway. James Fountain down on the bottom side, not able to complete the pass. Meanwhile, Nicholas Maynard continues to lead him here at the Rockingham Speedway. 22-year-old from Wilford, South Carolina with all that hair. And as much dominating as he is here tonight at the Rockingham Speedway, sure it isn't Kyle Petty out there. Right on board with the kid, Nicholas Maynard from Wilford, South Carolina, down the backstretch here at the bumpy Rockingham Thunder Alley Speedway. As he takes it down into the bottom of turns 3 and 4, you see Corey Tesner trying to make something work off turn 4 here. Nicholas Maynard keeping on the top side of the racetrack. Corey Tesner all over the ass end. Corey Tesner, you can definitely see lifting a little bit earlier than the 0-2 of Nicholas Maynard here. Trying to make something shake with the run off the corner. He gets a great drive off of turn 2, but into turns 3 and 4, Nicholas Maynard's able to pick what line he wants to be able to go to. As Corey Riptide Tesner looks to the inside. Will he make a move into turns 1 and 2 here this time around? He will not. Nicholas Maynard will keep it on the top side of the racetrack here. They battle door to door for the race lead here with 64 laps complete. The Madness Racing League total non-stop action truck series Race for Faith 200. Nicholas Maynard will shut the door on Corey Riptide Tesner here with 35 laps remaining. Corey Tesner, if he'll back off a bit, he might be able to have a shot here. He's looking on the outside of the 0-2. Nicholas Maynard will look and give him the outside. Nicholas Maynard will scoot up out from the bottom. Make sure he'll get through turns 1 and 2. Again, ladies and gentlemen, the Rockingham Speedway doesn't play games. And she loves race cars. She's a beast, especially in turn 2. She'll come out and nip you in a heartbeat. She'll eat every race car you throw at her. You just see it. The number 17 of Colton Waters went into turn 2 and got bit. He scrapes the right rear of that quarter panel. The Kevin Tankos here on the bottom side of the racetrack. He'll shoot the middle. Colton Waters to the top side again. He'll get a little bit of piece of the Rockingham wall. Tony Cook putting together something here up to the 3rd place spot. Meanwhile, James Fountain asks for that adjustment underneath the pit stop here. Seems to be working for him. See what he posts this time around. 24.57, fastest lap on the racetrack that time around for the 24 machine of James Fountain. Meanwhile, the kid Nicholas Maynard will still battle it door to door here with Corey Riptide Tesner. Corey Tesner stays behind Nicholas Maynard. Will think better of it. Try to power up. Get back to the gas sooner than Nicholas Maynard can. But Maynard will shoot back up the top side of the racetrack, continuing to lead them here, peeling off the laps in the Madness Racing League Total Non-Stop Action Truck Series Race for Faith 200. The 0-2 Penske Ford F-150 Nicholas Maynard takes him down the back straightaway. Corey Riptide Tesner all over the back bumper. We'll take our final break here in the Madness Racing League Total Non-Stop Action Truck Series Race for Faith 200. We'll have the checker flag on the other side of this. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. We'll be right back with the Madness Racing League Total Non-Stop Action Truck Series. Back here on the Racing channel, we are up here with Billy the Blimp, giving you all the action-powered shots from the Rockingham Speedway. You can't get a DUI driving a blimp. He's up there throwing back those Bud Lights. Meanwhile, Tony Cook's getting ran down by the number 4, Kevin Tankos. Billy the Blimp's giving us a great shot. The sun's starting to come back out here at the Rockingham Speedway with 25 laps remaining next time around. The Madness Racing League Total Non-Stop Action Truck Series. Showtime Chase Johnson. A look to the bottom side of Kevin Tankos here. Can he make the path for the 6th place spot, into turns 3 and 4. It looks like he will be able to 4 to 5. Where's the 6 car to make it count? Need that royal flush here. Meanwhile, the kid Nicholas Maynard led them all here so far. Can he be a history maker here in the Madness Racing League Truck Series? From checkered to checkered, and will lead every single lap. Will be at a phenomenal points day. He'll get the max points available to him of 150 if he's able to do that. Meanwhile, James Fountain asked for that adjustment underneath the last caution flag. He got it, and he has moved his way through the field up 5 spots from the previous restart. That number 24 machine seems to be hooked up on the top side of the racetrack. Meanwhile, Nicholas Maynard, you see the race gap between him and James Fountain there, sitting comfortable at about a 2.5 lead over the number 24, James Fountain. We've seen these two throw battles at each other several times throughout the years. Can James Fountain throw it together, piece together something here, and run down the race leader? He's been all business here tonight. The kid Nicholas Maynard from Wilford, South Carolina, looking to steal one here. Absolutely dominated the night all night long. Definitely would have to say he's happy with the point standing. We're right on board with the kid. You see his hands nice and easy. Just rolling into the corner. Trying to wheel that puppy home here, walk himself into the Total Non-Stop Action Truck Series playoffs. Meanwhile, James Fountain hasn't cut the interval down yet. Maybe trying to say something. He's back powering on the top side of the racetrack in turns 3 and 4. Meanwhile, Corey Tesner, Tony Cook, and Kevin Tanko battling it out. We'll even throw an honorable mention of Showtime Chase Johnson. He'll take his Chevy Kubota, Chevy Silverado down the bottom side of the racetrack. Looking on the inside of Kevin Tankos. Kevin Tankos will shut the door. Corey Tesner fell back into the 3rd place spot. He's been gapped by James Fountain, who's pulled away from the rest of the field here. Corey Tesner on the top side of the racetrack with Tony Cook battling door to door here. Race leader Nicholas Maynard down in the turns 1 and 2. James Fountain, 2nd place spot on the top side of the racetrack, trying to cut off some time here. Got it down to 1-1. No lap times yet for James Fountain. We haven't approached that point. James Fountain putting on an absolute show here. We'll jump up to Nicholas Maynard. You see the gap there down to 8/10. Nicholas Maynard a little bit faster the couple previous laps from 76 to 81. Meanwhile, it's been all business for James Fountain. He's got it down now to under half a second there. The gap closing up here at the Rockingham Speedway. The kid Nicholas Maynard trying to run away from James Fountain, who's made it a show here. Meanwhile, these guys are not giving an inch at the Rockingham Speedway. Exactly why we came here tonight. Puts on excellent, great racing. The Booty Screw Racing channel is proud to hold the Madness Racing League. Make sure you check out tomorrow night. Chase Johnson will throw it down the bottom side of the racetrack, looking to pass his CJR. Chase Johnson, racing teammate Corey Tesner. He'll slide job him. He'll get it done off of turns 4. Corey Tesner will put the bumper to him. Send him into turns 1 and 2 a little bit faster than he would like. Chase Johnson will slide up the top side of the racetrack. Chase Johnson not going to be able to close up the gap between him and James Fountain. If he is, he's going to have to get it shaken now. Meanwhile, Nicholas Maynard, the race leader, set on the pole. The only thing separating him is 16 laps from here in the victory. Meanwhile, James Fountain continues to pile that thing down into the corner, trying to make a move over Nicholas Maynard. There it is, their battle for the race lead. Chase Johnson might like what he sees in front of him if he's cutting the gap down as well. Can James Fountain get door to door with Nicholas Maynard here at the Rockingham Speedway with 15 laps remaining in the Race for Faith 200? and make something shake here in the Rockingham Speedway, lock himself into the Madness Racing League Truck Series playoffs. Kevin Tanko's Corey Tesner throwing slide jobs back and forth with each other here. Kevin Tanko's will pull up to the back bumper of Corey Tesner, battling, playing cat and mouse with one another. Jerry Hughes Jr. and riding for Terry Hughes Jr.'s girlfriend's friend. Her name is Faith. Peep the race name, RaceForFaith200. Just diagnosed with breast cancer and or brain cancer. I'm not very positive off the top of my head. I see brain cancer on the side of Terry Hughes Jr.'s machine, so I'm assuming that's what it was. But our thoughts and prayers are with you regardless. Faith, we hope you feel strong. Get better here. Meanwhile, these guys are going to put on an action-packed race for you with 13 laps remaining. That's the kid Nicholas Maynard in his Penske Maynard Motors machine trying to run away from James Fountain. Corey Tesner snagged the wall there. The 24 M&M's Valvoline Chevy Silverado, continues to pound the top side of the racetrack. But it is work for James Fountain, but the kid trying to keep it together here and peel off 12 more laps in the Race for Faith 200. Tony Cook, Kevin Tankos, and Corey Tesner battle it out here for the fourth place spot. Really, if they could ever get back to Corey Tesner, Jonathan Smith, and Kevin Tankos have been battling door to door with each other for the top 5 spot. Tony Cook up to the 5th place spot. James Fountain inches a little closer to the back bumper of the 02 of Nicholas Maynard. As they approach turns 1 and 2, James Fountain will look to the door of Nicholas Maynard. He'll think better of it. Nicholas Maynard will put the power down the back straight away. They go, 11 laps remaining. Shout out to the Maynard Motors Penske. They brought a bad, fast Ford F-150 here tonight at the Speedway. Corey Tesner, Tony Cook battle door to door here. Kevin Tankos loving what he sees in front of him. Corey Tesner, Tony Cook, 10 laps remaining, not giving an inch to one another. Kevin Tankos will take it to the top side of the racetrack on the outside of Tony Cook. Meanwhile, Corey Tesner is able to go away. Kevin Tankos will blink in, blink out. Jonathan Smith will run him in the back. Kevin Tankos will go around. Caution flag will fly. The battle for the race lead was right there. Nicholas Maynard able to get out front. Meanwhile, Kevin Tankos and Jonathan Smith. Tango here, we'll have to back that ass up here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, as we always do here. And we'll throw it to an instant replay, sponsored by Nap Daddy Racing. Holy moly. That is not what the kid Nicholas Maynard wanted to see here. With only 9 laps remaining here, we see Kevin Tanko is going to blink in, blink out here. And Jonathan Smith just had nowhere to go. He'll run over the back end of Kevin Tanko's. What a save from the number 4, 19-year-old from Hawthorne, New Jersey, of Kevin Tanko's. Internet connection issues. Blink him in and blink him out. Jonathan Smith, no fault of his own, will run into the back of him. Meanwhile, the kid Nicholas Maynard, that is not what he wanted to see. And neither did James Fountain. James Fountain had ran down the race leader of Nicholas Maynard. And I'd assume these guys would take it down the pit road here and pit for their final set of tires here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. They will do that. It'll be Nicholas Maynard, James Fountain, Showtime Chase Johnson, Corey Tesner, and then Tony Cook, the top 5 here, bringing them down pit road. We'll jump to the front here. Nicholas Maynard, James Fountain, Showtime Chase Johnson, Corey Tesner, Tony Cook, Jonathan Smith. John Michael Bryan will stay out on the racetrack. Kevin Tankos goes around. Him and Jonathan Smith bring out the caution. Terry Hughes Jr. out on the racetrack. Nicholas Maynard, Chase Johnson, Showtime Chase Johnson, Corey Tesner, Tony Cook. All these guys are going to come down to pit road here. I'd imagine 4 tires for everybody. Nicholas Maynard will pull into his box along with Showtime Chase Johnson and James Fountain. It'll be right side tires at least for the 02 of Nicholas Maynard. 4 tires for the Penske Maynard Motors 02 Ford F-150 of Nicholas Maynard, who will be winning off the battle off pit road. James Fountain's gone. Nicholas Maynard's off. Nicholas Maynard will win it. No, James Fountain will get it off pit road. We'll back that ass up. Holy cow, what a battle for the race off pit road. We'll get a better angle here. Holy snap, James Fountain. Shout out to the Fountain boys. We'll back it up one more time. See if we can't get a better look. There it is. We see Nicholas Maynard. Paused it there, that close, ladies and gentlemen. James Fountain able to beat the kid off the pit road here. For the first time tonight, the kid has to relinquish the race lead here. We'll see how it shakes out for him. Showtime Chase Johnson will get third off pit road with Corey Riptide Tesner. 2 CJR teammates rounding out the top 5 here. Tony Cook will lose 2 spots on pit road. He'll drop to the 6th place spot with Kevin Tango's bringing it around. After spinning, bringing out the caution, John Michael Bryant, your mom's favorite driver, with 8 laps remaining here in the Madness Racing League Total Nonstop Action Truck Series Race for Faith 200. Has brought that J Money since 23 Ford F-150 to the race lead here. Every lap led is 1 point added to your total score. John Michael Bryant picking off some laps here, adding some points to his score because it's been a beatdown tonight from that guy right there, the 02, the kid of Nicholas Maynard. That Maynard Motors Penske Ford F-150, you better hope it passes tech. It's been bad fast all night long. 92 laps led tonight for the kid, Nicholas Maynard, out of 100. Put on an absolute clinic so far tonight. See if he can make something shake here. John Michael Bryant stays out, doesn't pit. Different strategy for the boogeyman, trying to make something shake. James Fountain will be the first one on 4 fresh tires. Nicholas Maynard screaming inside of that race car over the radio here. Believes he beat James Fountain off of pit road. And he should be restarting at the 2nd place spot here, not behind this guy that did not pit for fresh tires. Chase Johnson will round out the 4th place spot. Again, putting himself in an opportunity to win another Madness Racing League race if he can. John Michael Bryant will get loose on the restart. James Fountain will take the benefit of it. He'll pull off to the side. Thank you, John Michael Bryant, Nicholas Maynard, James Fountain, a battle door to door. Oh, Kevin Tate goes around again. The caution flag will fly. And before we can get going green again, we're back yellow here. We'll back that ass up here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, as we always do, for an App Daddy Racing instant replay. Kevin Tankos goes around after just causing the previous caution. Let's take a better look here and ride with the number 4. Exactly what happened. See him get loose here. Out of the corner, he just yanks it to the left, tries to lock it down. Boom! Hard into the wall. The number 4 Budweiser machine goes sliding through your living room. Meanwhile, James Fountain and Nicholas Maynard, that battle on pit road might come to reek as these 2 guys find themselves back on the front of the row here, battling for the race restart here. We are approaching overtime, folks. If these guys can't get it together, that's the 4th caution of the night. James Fountain and his number 24 M&M's Valvoline Chevy Silverado is the race leader here for the first time here tonight on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. The race has been dominated for that guy right there, the kid Nicholas Maynard. Led 92 laps here tonight. So I've already lapped up 92 points in the bank for him tonight. Corey Tesner looking to go back-to-back here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, the Madness Racing League Total Nonstop Action Truck Series. He could score the win here tonight at the Rockingham Speedway. Showtime Chase Johnson puts himself in another chance to win a race. The Madness Racing League still winless in every series. Can he change that around here tonight? Going to need a little bit of help in front of him. Tony Cook up 5 positions from where he started tonight's event. Down 1 off pit road, but he'll find himself in that final 5th points paying spot. Jonathan Smith will round out behind him in the 6th place spot with Terry Hughes Jr. riding around for a cause tonight. Brain cancer awareness. Our prayers are with Terry Hughes' girlfriend and her friend, been diagnosed with cancer recently. Heart to the Booty Scoot Racing channel is with you. John Michael Bryant didn't pit on the last time around. He'll go down pit road this time around. Throw on 4 fresh Goodyear tires. Kevin Tankos will take it to the garage this time around and park that son of a gun. That's 2 straight cautions for Kevin Tankos. Meanwhile, James Fountain and Nicholas Maynard will take over the front row here. 2 guys winless in the TNA Truck Series here in the Madness Racing League on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Neither one of these guys, neither one of the top 3, not used to victory lane here on the Madness Racing League. Corey Tesner won 2 weeks ago, found himself at the Auto Club California in Fontana at the victory lane for him. Nicholas Maynard found himself in victory lane Monday night at the Miami Homestead Speedway right here on the Madness Racing League Cup Series on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. James Fountain been a while since he's been able to secure one. I believe his last win came at the Phoenix International Raceway in the Xfinity Series, which locked him into the playoffs. He'll race tomorrow night at the Martinsville Speedway along with Nicholas Maynard. Corey Tesner is not racing for a championship in the Xfinity Series, but these two guys right here in the front row will battle out tomorrow night at the Martinsville Speedway live here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Make sure you slap that like button, press that follow button, so you can check all that out here. We're heading to overtime here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel for the Madness Racing League Total Non-Stop Action Truck Series Race for Faith 200. 2 laps to bang it out here. Who's going to lock themselves into the Madness Racing League Total Non-Stop Action Truck Series playoffs? Will it be the number 24 Valvoline machine of James Fountain, or the kid Nicholas Maynard, who's led 92 laps here tonight, dominated so far? Or will it be one of those Chase Johnson Racing guys we're back bringing in Rockingham? Great jump for the number 24, James Fountain. Nicholas Maynard look to the top side of the racetrack. Corey Tesner will get the door on him through turns 2. Nicholas Maynard jumps, gets loose out of corner. Off of turn 2 for the final time. No, Tony Cook will get turned down the back straightaway. Tony Cook hard into the outside wall there. James Fountain, Corey Tesner battle door to door here. White flag is in the air. We stay green here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel for the Race for Faith 200. Who's going to get back to the white flag this time around? Who's going to be? Will it be James Fountain? Corey Tesner will throw it down in there. Nicholas Maynard throws it down turns 1 and 3 and 4. He'll tag Corey Riptide Tesner. Can Nicholas Maynard get in the back bumper? James Fountain off turn 4 for the final time. He won't. James Fountain will steal one here at the Rockingham Speedway, and he'll win the Race for Faith 200. In Rockingham, North Carolina, the kid Nicholas Maynard will get the second place spot. He'll put the back bumper to James Fountain. He was not happy with the commissioner's call saying that they beat. He swears that they beat James Fountain off pit road. He will not accept defeat. Corey Tesner not happy with the race that the way that Nicholas Maynard just raced him. He'll chase him down on pit road. It's Corey Tesner. And they will rev engines at each other. Tempers flaring here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Meanwhile, James Fountain just won his way into the Madness Racing League Total Non-Stop Action Truck Series playoffs. And he will race for a chance for a championship here in the Total Non-Stop Action Truck Series. He'll have to do it all over again tomorrow night at the Martinsville Speedway in the Xfinity Series. Meanwhile, James Fountain's pit crew bails him out here for one here, and he'll come back to only lead 8 laps of tonight's event and score the victory here at the Rockingham Speedway. We'll pull up the final results from tonight's event. Meanwhile, James Fountain burns it down on the front stretch here. He's the race winner, leading 8 laps here tonight. His pit crew gets him out on pit road first, and he's able to hold on to it and score the victory here tonight. Nicholas Maynard not happy with the way that the officials gave James Fountain the race lead there off pit road. It was a tough, close one, but his Maynard Motors machine runs it to the ass end of Corey Tesner there, going into turns 3 and 4 on the white flag. He'll snag home the second place spot. You got to get him how you can. Chase Johnson will bring home the third place spot in his Chase Johnson Racing number 5 machine. The Kubota Chevy Silverado was bad fast tonight. Another top 5 for Showtime Chase Johnson. Jonathan Smith goes around early here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, gives the grass a haircut, brings it around for the P4 spot here tonight. Racing for a cause tonight, Terry Hughes Jr. Again, all of our thoughts and prayers are with Terry Hughes Jr.'s friend, just diagnosed with cancer. He'll bring home his 81 Bounty Hunter Racing machine with another points-paying top 5 for Terry Hughes Jr. The boogeyman, John Michael Bryant, throws on a set of tires there at the end and runs from the tail end of the field to 6th place in 2 laps. What a run right there from the John Michael Bryant machine. Corey Tesner not happy with the race that Nicholas Maynard raced him there. On the final lap, you seen him chase him down on pit road. They were banging doors, revving engines at one another. Tony Cook will get the 8th place spot, a lap down here in his home run number 30, Cafe number 33 machine. Kevin Tanko's involved in a couple of cautions here tonight. Brings out 2 in a row. He'll just take it behind the garage. The sway bar broken on that race truck. Blake Hochschild not involved in much here tonight. Didn't hear much from him. He'll snag home the 10th place spot in his number 29 Paint Haas Toyota TRD Tundra. Another top 10 for Blake Hochschild. Meanwhile, Colton Waters, bat fast tonight, drove up from the back of the pack from Mobile, Alabama. Driving the number 17, Snap On Ford F-150. Colton Waters almost snags one here. Drives right up to the race leader, Nicholas Maynard. They make contact. It goes around. Chris Knighty loses a little bit of luster here tonight at the Rockingham Speedway, but that'll happen as she'll come out and bite you. She's a beast. Travis Wall will round out the tail end of the field tonight here. Throttle body issues for him. And electrical ECU current issues. Couldn't get that race car to refire. Get back out on here on the racetrack tonight. Meanwhile, James Fountain is able to win the RaceForFaith200 here in the Madness Racing League Total Nonstop Action Truck Series. Live here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel from the Rockingham Speedway. James Fountain, your race winner. And ladies and gentlemen, the Rockingham Speedway is full belly tonight. She's ate a ton of race cars and corner panels. But meanwhile, nobody better than James Fountain to get it done here. And he'll race for a championship here in a couple weeks on the Booty Scoot Racing channel at the Homestead Miami Speedway. If he could ever get it together, ladies and gentlemen, a heartbreaker for the kid. But this has been the Booty Scoot Racing channel live here on the TikTok. Check us out tomorrow night. Make sure you slap that like button, press that follow button for the Xfinity Series live underneath the lights at Martinsville.